So I did talk to the freaking cops earlier about the situation, um, about that dude, that old elderly guy, some old man in a white truck keeps like coming by me. Like, I don't know what his problem is or what his issues are or why he keeps bothering me. Like, just leave me alone, I wish. Um, I told the police about the situation, about stuff, what's happening, and they said like they wrote down my address to do like high ritual stuff. I don't know if they're even taking me seriously or not, but this person's like riding by um stuff I post on my Snapchat, the cemetery. So I posted that the other day. I was in the cemetery, and this person's coming up here in the cemetery. The white truck, the guy in the white truck. He's coming in the cemetery all of a sudden now since I posted about that on my Snapchat. I'm like, yeah, he's watching my social media because you can't see your followers when people follow you on Snapchat. It's anonymous. You can't see that. And other people came up to me and said, I seen your Snapchat, and they haven't even been following me. They just said they see it because it's location in Crossville, Tennessee, and you can just see it when you post it like out there and not private. So that's how he's seeing my Snapchat. You don't have to like be friends with people, be friends with him for him to see my Snapchat. He just sees it when you post it, or he's like endlessly following me. Like every time I post like something like in nature, like where I'm walking, hear like drive right by there just so he can like look at me and follow me. And the only reason why he knows it's me is because I had my pictures on there before on Snapchat, like openly on Snapchat, just showing my face and stuff like that. But I deleted all the pictures on there. And now he knows my Snapchat, like because of that. So that's the issue going on. Um, this weird person, he's like parking like by me, sitting downtown, like being strange. And I walk down to the other bench, so I don't want to be around that, you know? Come to sit here like by myself and then come to sit by nobody. Freaking dirty old man. I say he's a dirty old man because he has perverted spirits inside of him, like just dirty and perverted, you know? That's what I feel like if I feel nothing like good about that situation. And my friend saying like, oh yeah, maybe he's looking out for you. No, he's not looking out for me. He's doing harassing things. Like he's a freaking pervert. She doesn't understand. An old freaking pervert. Or like that other guy. when the guy like was like, some guy when I was homeless was like, some guy wants to meet you, because I thought like, oh yeah, he was gonna help me, that he's from the rescue mission and all that stuff. And he took me to his house, whatever, and I took a shower there. And then afterward, he was like, come in my bedroom. I'm like, I was out of there fast. There's a lot of these people out here just trying to take advantage of people just because they're homeless on the freaking streets, taking advantage of people. If you're gonna help somebody, you're gonna help them. You're not gonna do strings attached to it. There's no strings attached when you help somebody. Like, there's people, these freaking old perverts out here, sex offenders, sex trafficking going on. People coming up missing because the police are not taking them seriously. For one, you're not taking the situation seriously. You're waiting too late till something happens later. Something later happens. Watch the freaking crime shows all the freaking time. The woman coming up missing and people coming up missing and everything. Women getting raped and sex trafficking. You have to have sex. They like take you to other countries to have people like run stuff on you and stuff like that. So you don't know like what's in that person's mind. And I don't be saying anything like, I went up to the truck one time and asked him like, why are you following me like everywhere I go? He's trying to like deny it, of course, because he's freaking weird. Like, you're right there every freaking day where I'm at, following me, looking at my social media, talking about you're not following me, like you're just riding around, like you're riding around looking to get something in trouble. Being freaking perverted, riding around schools and stuff like that because he's freaking pedophile. It's not funny, but he's a freaking pedophile and the police don't freaking care about nothing. Can't even freaking go downtown in peace without somebody freaking being perverted and sad. Um, I'll stay here for a while and then I'll go back to, I don't know what state I'm going to, but I'm just going out of states. different state. And the crazy thing about it, I seen that freaking guy on the freaking dating site trying to like me, like get out of here with that crazy stuff. Like, I don't freaking like them old men. Ew. Freaking old freaking men in their freaking 70s. Like, probably like 80s trying to like talk to me and stuff. Like, ew. Have a lot of nerve. They do. Freaking pedals. Lost individuals that need something. They're lost. Freaking evil. They don't have Christ inside of them. This sick individual right here just sent me this text message right here on a freaking dating app. Let me show you a handful. There's a whole bunch of them. He sent me this message talking about he caught me at the right moment. I be a man lonely for over a month. Men want closeness. If you hang with them, they expect that. So he's talking about men who respect sex. I'm like, not all men that are right in their mind don't want sex. A godly man don't want that. Just saying, anyway, I'm gonna let you be. I thought we might have a good conversation, maybe have a good time. That's what I need. I'm a country boy. I was on Facebook thinking I would find somebody to hang with. I never had a problem. If you want a free ride with a man, I have many people I can turn you over to. If you were like, what? And this is why I was like, what he's talking about sex sounds like sex trafficking. For me, I want a friend that a friend interests me at the moment if chemistry is there. Look, and that's his picture. He's a freaking pervert, man. And what does he mean by that? Because my freaking bio says, straight clear, I'm not looking for anything sexual on the Facebook dating site. I deleted it, the dating app, because there's nothing but pervert on that freaking app. I want to know what he meant. Hold on. I'm going to look this message up. Let me see. Where is it? Wait. Google. just going off with that. So he said, let me go on the Google bar. Let me ask them what they mean. Like, let's see. Wait, I didn't get the whole message. Disrespectful. Fuck, he's not even freaking reading the whole message. It says, yes, I agree that what this guy said is disrespectful. He is making a number of assumptions about you and your intentions, and he is also objectifying you by talking about turning you over to other men. Wow. It's important to stand up for yourself and set boundaries with people who treat you disrespectfully. Here are a few things you can say. I don't appreciate the way you're talking to me. I'm not interested in what you have to say. If you're in a situation where so I said, if he was serious, there are a few possible expectations. One possibility is that he is involved in human trafficking. Human trafficking is a serious crime that involves the exploitation of people for the purposes of forced labor or commercial sex. Traffickers often use violence, threats, and coercion to control their victims. Another possibility is that this guy is simply trying to intimidate you. He may be trying to make you feel like you are powerless and that you have to submit to his demands. Whatever the reason, it is important to take this threat seriously if you feel unsafe. Please remove yourself from the situation and call for help. So let me go deeper. What is that causation? Co Traffickers use a variety of coercion tactics to use their victims. Oh, I can just read it to you like this.
Traffickers use a variety of coercion tactics to control their victims. Some of the most common types of coercion include physical violence. Traffickers may beat, rape, or torture their victims to keep them in line. Threats of violence. Traffickers may threaten to harm the victims or their loved ones if they try to escape or report the abuse. Economic abuse. Traffickers may confiscate the victim's money and documents and force them to work long hours for little or no pay. Psychological manipulation. Traffickers may isolate the victims from their friends and family and make them feel dependent on them. They may also use guilt, shame, and fear to control the victims. Threats of deportation. Traffickers may threaten to deport undocumented immigrants if they try to escape or report the abuse. Traffickers may also use other forms of coercion, such as debt bondage. Traffickers may lure victims into debt and then force them to work to pay off the debt. Blackmail. Traffickers may threaten to expose sensitive information about the victims, such as nude photos or videos, if they try to escape or report the abuse. Love bombing. Traffickers may shower their victims with affection and promises of a better life, only to turn abusive and controlling once they have gained their trust. Traffickers are often very skilled at manipulating and controlling their victims. They may use a combination of different coercion tactics to keep their victims trapped. It is important to remember that coercion is never okay. If you are being trafficked, there is help available. Please call the National Human Trafficking Hotline at 1-888-373-7888.
That's like that lady was. She was like so nice. Traffickers may shower you with the victim's affection. Yeah, she was just so much affectionist. And then she turned out controlling and freaking nasty to me. And she freaking lied to the police. I still have the paper proof for I have the police report in Nashville. I don't know why she called the cops on me because I didn't even do anything to her. I didn't do anything. She just called the cops on me for just to call the cops on me. Just to try to make my name look bad. She couldn't even talk to me like a normal person. She had to freaking yell and all that stuff, extra stuff. It wasn't necessary. We could just talk down and have a calm conversation, a better understanding, and work out the situation better than just kicking me out like that, you know? And I didn't even do anything.
Yes, the guy you described sounds like he could be a trafficker. He is using a number of red flag tactics, such as, he is isolating you from your friends and family. He is making promises of a better life. He is threatening to turn you over to other men. It is important to trust your gut and stay away from this guy. He is disrespectful and dangerous. If you feel unsafe, please remove yourself from the situation and call for help. You can also report the incident to the National Human Trafficking Hotline at 1-888-373-7888. Here are some tips for staying safe from human trafficking. Be aware of the signs of human trafficking. These can include being isolated from friends and family, having your ID or passport taken away, being forced to work long hours for little or no pay, and being subjected to physical or sexual abuse. Trust your gut. If something feels off, it probably is. Don't be afraid to ask for help. If you think you or someone you know is being trafficked, call the National Human Trafficking Hotline at 1-888-373-7888. You are not alone. There are people who care about you and want to help. If you are feeling unsafe or exploited, please reach out for help.